Welcome to our Neuro-Vision Keys to the Game with Allen American's head coach Steve Martinson, looking good this morning with a smile on his face. And why not? Here we are, game one of 72, the start of the 2021-2022 season. It'll sound crazy to think about that, already looking at 2022?
Yeah, I'm just glad the game's here. It's I'm looking forward to playing. We didn't have any preseason games, so it's been a long time without games, so I'm looking forward to it.
We have an exciting team. Wow, when you look at this roster, especially with your top line there with Combs, Costello, and Asachuk in the middle, it's very close to that Hansen, Costello, and Asachuk line you would expect numbers-wise. And what Combs did a couple of years ago, 56 points in 32 games, I know he's itching to get back at it tonight.
Yeah. I mean, the chemistry they have is, it's at the top of the charts. So I think they're going to be fun to watch, and they're going to create some offense and make some fun plays to score some goals.
If somebody would have told you at the end of last season that you would have Chad Costello, Jack Combs, and Eric Roy back in your lineup at the start of the season, you would have said?
Well, I knew Chad. I had a pretty good idea Chad was coming back. We've been talking, for a long time. And Eric and I talked a few times during the summer. I'd heard he was playing in a native tournament and looked, really good out there. So I was thinking about him as the summer went on. And then, with the COVID thing, we had that opening. But I think Eric Roy is going to be the comeback player of the year. I mean, he looks like, he's on his A game, and I think he's going to make a big addition to our power play.
I talked to him the other night on a Zoom call, and I said, what led to you coming back down? He said, pretty simple. Marty called me, told me he wanted me. At that point, there was not any debate in my mind whatsoever. I told my family I'm going back to Allen. So he knew right away this is where he wanted to be. It's
funny because I used to work construction in the summertime. Only a couple of years did I not work. And at the end of the summer, you're like, okay, I'm looking forward to hockey starting up again. And, Eric has been working, construction jobs and heavy equipment and working in mines and operating heavy machinery. So, I think, one of my things is you have your whole life to work, and why not play and enjoy the game we all love. So I'm glad he made the decision to come back and play. And I think, I know it's going to pay off. So like I said, he looks to me like he did when he was, at the top of his game. And obviously his conditioning isn't going to be 100% because, when I caught him, he was going to a night shift on a mine when I first talked to him. So it isn't like he hadn't been skating, but, like I said, he's working construction. He was, he's big and strong, and he's got such great skills. It's easy for those guys to come back.
And, people forget, if it wasn't for Gregor Hansen's great postseason, the year we beat South Carolina, Roy put up 21 points that playoff year. And that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. And he was, one of the big plays, and same thing with Wheeling. I mean, I think he scored a big power play goal in the first period to kind of get us going. Yeah, I mean, Eric, like I said, I mean, I've seen Eric play enough over the years, and he's on his A game, and he's going to create a lot of offense for us.
All right. That's our interview with Allen American's head coach, Steve Martinson, brought to you by Fast Signs of Plano.